Too much of everything is bad. See, even as I'm making this video, my child is watching television. But the reason why he's watching it now is because after this video, I'm going to the shop. Mhm. Inside that shop, there's no television. I'm not going to play cartoon on my phone. I have to work with my phone. There are effects of overusing screen time for your babies, and that is what I'm going to be mentioning in this video. You may not know. So if you're seeing the face for the first time, I'm Nelly's Corner, a mom vlogger, a Tom Brand seller. I carry my market for head, guys. See, I sell one of the richest Tom Brown you will ever taste, and I know they stingy with my materials. I dey pack am for you at an affordable rate. Okay, my link will always be in the description box. My WhatsApp number, DM me and order for yours. According to what I researched, I think it's from an organization. I will attach it here if I see it again. Children under 18 months should not even watch TV. They should not watch TV. They should play with all these their playing cubes, all those things. 18 to 24 months, that's a year and 6 months to 2 years, should watch TV. They should have screen time, but educational programs. 2 to 5, limit theirs to 1 hour per day, and also educational programs. Just find the balance. Your child is interested in do 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 do, and you're wondering why your curtain in the house keeps tearing. Most times what your child watch is what they exhibit. When they misuse that screen time, maybe your child watches screen time or watches television from morning till night just because you want to buy time, there are effects to it. That child can be aggressive. The next one is what affected me. I'm going to talk about it. But let's talk about this aggressiveness. That child might be aggressive when you want to collect that tab, or when you want to turn off that television for him or her.
Have you ever seen a child react like this after a phone or tablet was taken away from them?
That child, the one that affected me, might have delay in speech. This one affected, I think it even affects most first children, but we see it as it affects maybe because they don't have company, that's why they don't talk. That's why they have delay in speech. Sometimes that one still follow, but sometimes it could be that because they are the first, they don't have another younger one, and you give them your phone to entertain them, and you don't know that that overuse of screen time is causing that delay in speech. Yes. So we should try our best. I know it's not easy. Me too. It's not easy for me. I'm able to make this video now because my baby is watching cartoon, but that's not a problem. We that live in Nigeria, sometimes we naturally NEPA naturally regularize our own screen time, because now when NEPA come, and that time your pikin go watch TV. So the next one is tantrums. Tantrums. You see those children, when any little thing, they're throwing their head up, they're doing that. I don't know if I will classify it under aggressiveness, but tantrums can be irritating. Most times it could be that cartoon that they are watching where they are throwing tantrums. I remember my first child trying to learn that tantrums because he saw someone doing tantrums. He came, I talked to him one day. He did like this. He stepped his foot on said, Jaden, when that one starts, can't you calm down and talk to mommy? Just so he must have watched it somewhere, or he must have learnt it from somebody. The next effect is addiction. Addiction. Once your baby is addicted to screen time, it just let that iPad get low for just 30 minutes. They will not be the same. Make NEPA take light. They will not be the same. Addiction. When someone is addicted to something, you cannot do without that thing. Sometimes you just say, oh yeah, this week No more iPad. Children are what we put in them. If you keep giving them that iPad, these are the kind of results you are likely to get. But if you regulate it for them, you will see what you want to see in them. Yeah. So you might just say screen time is going to be 1 hour, and it's going to be every Saturdays or every Sundays, or after doing your assignments, screen time for 30 minutes. Just regulate it. Do not allow your kids to control you. Be in charge, but do not marginalize them. The next effect could be bad effects, of course, is sleepless nights. That child might have difficulty in sleeping, and trust me, a child that is addicted to screen time does not know what siesta is. He or she does not know what siesta is. How do you expect he or she to sleep in the afternoon when there's tab and iPad and phone to watch cartoons or play games with? Another bad effect is bad posture. It could affect the child's posture. This thing now affected my first child, when he was 1 year old, because he had a tab at then. So once he sits down, he's watching the iPad like this. So I started noticing he was so tender. He was not even up to 1 year. Yeah, I think he's yes, he was up to 1 year and he was. I started noticing that his backbone, well, if I say backbone, it will look so gross, but the shape of that his backbone was becoming very obvious. Yes, I became very worried. I'm just realizing it right now that it is that overuse of screen time, because he was always bending like this watching his screen time, and that's his bones are tender now, so those backbones reflecting on his skin somehow. I thought it was a serious issue, but right now it's no longer there. So imagine if I continued that way up till now, maybe he will be walking like this. So overuse of screen time has a lot of bad effects. Another most important one is social anxiety. When a child is 247 on his phone, he doesn't have the means of interacting with his other friends. He's always on his phone. Like now, I have 3 children. In the holiday, there was steady lights. They will on the television and watch. But at the time, I would just turn it off. I say, oh yeah, see playground to go and play. They will grumble now as human beings they are, but with time they will start playing with each other. These things will reduce their social anxiety to be able to interact well in the classroom. Excess use of screen time will make that child, when he comes in the midst of his peer groups to talk, go to fear am. He cannot mix up. He will just come and stay one side, maybe beside you. These are bad effects of screen overuse of screen time. Even we adults, we overuse this screen time. We're always on our phone. We cannot help it. Talk more of a child that is just growing. At least we adults, we know how to control it. When we have something to do, we can just keep our phone, do what we are supposed to do. If you overuse your screen time, you go chop sand now. Wetin you go chop? So, but starting it too early for these children, no. It might be an addiction that will be so hard for them to break. And another thing is that it's going to affect your family bonding, family time. You see, most times in my house, when especially on Sundays, when my hubby is around, we leave our phones, we come out there. We don't even do it intentionally, like let us keep our phone. No, he enjoys playing with the children around the compound. So imagine if we are so addicted with our phone. Though me, I'm addicted because my work, my work is in that phone. But he is not so addicted. No, he's not so addicted. He's not even addicted to his phone. So we can just come out at the compound, play, chase around, do all sorts of games. I think there's one vlog I uploaded one certain time when we are doing, what's that they call, we push with threads. I don't know if you watch that video, just indicate in the comment section. These are the type of games that we play. Another thing is it might make that child not to eat well, loss of appetite. He's watching, he's eating, he's watching, he's eating. At the end of the time, he will get tired of the food because of the program he or she is watching. So overuse of screen time cannot be overemphasized. The bad effects are so much, they are greater than the good effects. Mind you, I'm not saying your child will not watch television. No, that's not what Nelly is saying. No. What I'm trying to say is overusing them can be very, very bad on your child in particular. So I'll stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Click on the red subscribe button to join my family and drop something in the comment section. How many hours do you allow your child to watch television or his iPad in a day? Yeah, do you regulate them? For how as in, just tell us your schedule, let's know, let's learn. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. So for now, bye bye.